Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's no need to fear. Friendly neighborhood light skin is here. And in today's video, we are reacting to the fetishization, fetishization of black men. Where's my boom at? Can we get it? There we go. There we go. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, this seemed like a very interesting title. I came across it on my recommended page, and I was like, let's see what it is, because y'all love the Filipino video so much. With dynamics between women and black men. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it.
Today is, why do you guys love black guys?
Oh, BBC.
Hey, let me get your number, Shawty.
Hell no. Give me your number, shorty, after that? Kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Fun fact. So I professionally am a nurse, and the stereotype about black guys is real. Wow, I mean, I did a rough calculation the other day, and I've seen thousands of faces.
Uh-oh, the race is not gonna like this one.
Who you want?
Thousands? You putting Bonnie Blue numbers up? With how many meets you've seen? That's gotta be a little traumatizing, you know? It's got a unsettling spirit, just a little bit, just tiny bit.
BBC.
Like, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what about you?
Of course.
Oh, say less.
Of course, okay.
Once
Wait.
you go black, you can never go.
I didn't hear.
Like, yeah.
I didn't hear begin.
I did a rough calculation the other day, and I've seen thousands of faces.
Uh-oh, the race is not gonna like this one.
Who you want? BBC.
Like, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, what about you?
Of course.
Oh, say less.
You're really asking for himself. That's I'm saying, y'all not peeping. He really trying to see, okay, which of these females is gonna let me crack? You know, I know what kind of man you are, bro. I know.
Of course, okay.
Once you go black, you can never go back. Like,
Wait, you said yes to the question, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
but,
I'm
like,
getting her Snapchat. Why are black men?
Told you. I know it. I know what kind of man you are. I ain't gonna lie though. I saw her on a reel the other day. Oh my god, her body is cheap. I would put y'all boys down on the app, but I'm gonna be real. I don't remember what that shit was.
I like black men.
If it ain't dark, there ain't no spark.
So the other day I was scrolling on Instagram Reels, right? And I saw a few posts where some white women were saying that they prefer to date black men over other races. And it really made me realize something. A lot of that is fetishization, not attraction. Because when you really listen to how these women talk about it, a lot of times it's not coming from a genuine place. It's not.
I didn't mean to pause it on this, by the way. That's not what I meant to do at all. But that's a kind of crazy screenshot. Let's go ahead and clip that. You know, so we're going to get right for the thumbnail. But yeah, no, like I feel like a lot of things, bro. Like there are some women who genuinely rock with black men, this and that, and you know what I'm saying, salute to y'all. But there are women going for it just to be on trend, just to seem quote unquote cool or whatever. But
Not about connection, it's not about compatibility, and it's not about real love at all. But when you bring it up, they'll say things like, oh, it's not that deep, or you're just overthinking it. But in the same breath, when you ask them their reasoning behind it, they just describe stereotypes or their personal fantasies. And a lot of times, it really just sounds like an experience that they want to try.
In bed, I prefer my men to be
Black.
black. I'm guessing you have previous experience.
I'm not gonna answer that.
But why black in particular?
You know what they say?
He's so fun divine. Look at him. Did I feel that?
hell nah. What the fuck? They just feeling all. This has happened to me though, but with my hair. For some reason, yeah, I would say the Caucasian of Caucasus of you know those type of people. Yeah, they have a very weird obsession with a lot of things black. You know, black people hair, their bodies. It's just like it's almost like we're like a work of art to them, but not in like a wholesome kind of way. More in like a almost I don't want to say I don't know like a dark, disturbing kind of way. I would more so put it.
We like tank tops. We like Instagram likes. They don't be smashing your check. We are light skinned and we can help you.
I don't need to say the obvious, but in addition to the obvious,
It's crazy because I low key, if you would have told me she was mixed with black, I would have believed you. I would have thought this was a fully from the mountains of Caucasus, Caucasian white. I wouldn't have thought that at all.
they're also very adventurous lovers. And they want to do all the nasty things, and they like really nasty girls that look real pretty.
Hold up. Wait, hold up. My fault. I'm trying to get right. Hold up. My fault. I'm sorry. Bro, quick story for y'all boys. I grew up in a college town with like a decent college football team or whatever, right? And we know you get a decent football team, you know, you go to college bars, you see these girls be fanning over these college football players or whatever, right? Well, there was this particular girl, she's physically, yeah, she's pretty attractive. I can't hate on her for that. She's pretty fine. But what happened? I went on her TikTok one time. And yeah, I knew this girl only dealt with football men because when I would see her in the clubs, I would always only see her on the football guys, right? And she posted a TikTok talking and rating like her contacts list of football players she's been with. But one of them, I kid you not, she put what I forgot what the name was, but the reasoning for the name was she said he broke my cervix. After that, I felt so disgusted. I almost feel like that was my girl, and yeah, I don't know this woman, girl. She can do whatever she wants. She can have fun, but just seeing that, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I'm not out here breaking cervix, bro. I'm not hitting like that, but yeah, bro, that was kind of disturbing to see. So this whole BBC thing, yeah, yeah.
The reason why all girls love BBC is because it's just the perfect combination. Like if you think about a white girl and a BWC, it's just there's something wrong. It kind of feels like it's two females together, you know, it's like two feminine energies. But when it's like a white girl and a BBC, it's like, yeah, that's the
I feel like that's where the problem starts, because genuine attraction and fetishization are not the same thing at all. And that's how a lot of us black men end up getting used. Not me personally. I stick with the black queens forever.
I ain't gonna lie, I be all over the place, bro. I be making my rounds everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you bad, you bad. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, Indian, whatever you are, bro. If you're fine, you're fine. You know, some of y'all I know are snow bunnies forever, or but y'all are just one or the other. Now, when I have kids and settle down, when I have that image in my head, I do think of it being a black woman only for cultural reasons. But in terms of dating and messing around, oh yeah, no, anybody can get it if you're attractive.
One of the reasons that a lot of people don't like talking about is rebellion. A lot of white women grew up in households where dating black men
was disgusted. Like, don't you dare talk to that black man. He'll rob you, he'll steal from you, he'll give you a baby and he'll leave, like. And then when they grow up, they hate their parents. It's like, okay, cool. The best way for me to get back at my parents is me to go get clapped by a black man.
Heavily discouraged. Sometimes it's obvious and sometimes it's more subtle. Sometimes they get the side eye, the be careful, or sometimes they might just be told straight up, don't bring them around here. And knowing that for some people, dating a black man sometimes becomes a way to push back. It's a way to push against expectations. And sometimes it gets to the point where they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I was raised to do.
So how did your parents feel when you brought a black guy home?
I mean,
They was cool with it, or they was like, nah?
she was cool with it, but we just
This ain't your average black man though. Like this is a different variant of a black man right here. You know, he got these boots like they go together. Yeah, like if he was Caucasian, he would match her vibe completely. Yeah, this isn't your average tank top, do rag, beard tatted up. So like this is what I think when I think of black men. I don't think of this guy at all. Oh, he don't. I guarantee you. I don't even think he claims black. I think he claims amphibian or whatever. I don't know what the word is, but like whatever is just like everything. Yeah, he for sure claimed that.
we were sneaking around. Yeah.
Her dad's a racist.
Even then, now that we think about, my bad for keep pausing this video, but I just be having a lot of thoughts coming in my head. I just feel like sharing them with y'all. But even then, it's like, why? Thinking about it, why would I knowingly, like, as a black man, I don't understand what's so attractive about dating a woman that I know her dad is racist. I know her parents don't really like. I know they're not, like, why would you? I don't understand why would you walk into somewhere where you're not wanted to be? Like, that concept, it never made sense to me, bro. Like, yeah, if her parents don't fuck with me, like, I don't, I'm good. Cause it's Caucasian people out there who would love it. Who would welcome a black man in with open arms. So go be with those white women. I don't want to be with a white woman who looks at dating me as getting back at her parents. Like, nah, I'm good. $11? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Or is she being like 11 inches? Either way, that's still crazy to think about. I guess the 11 inches one isn't as crazy as compared to 11 people, but
Doing that does not automatically make it bad, so I want to make that clear. Sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's not intentional either. But if somebody's only with you to make a point to their parents, to their friends, or to their upbringing, that'll eventually weigh on you heavy. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't have to carry somebody else's rebellion. You get what I'm saying? Another huge factor is the media. Black men are hypervisual in certain areas. Sports, music, entertainment, fashion, the list just goes on and on. But notice which black men get shown the most in the media. A lot of times it's usually celebrities like athletes, rappers, men with status, black men that make a lot of money, or black men that have a lot of fame. When it comes to the media, we're rarely shown as regular human beings. And for the ones that don't fit in the celebrity category, we're shown as intense, dominant, hyper masculine, dangerous, and aggressive. So a lot of exposure that people have with black men is not your everyday black man. A lot of times what they're seeing is the most visible, the most successful, and the most exaggerated versions of us. And that image gets repeated over and over and over again.
You just know Braun got in trouble for this. You just know Savannah was not feeling this video at all. Hey, but when you look go James, you can get away with whatever you want, I guess. No, we can't show Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is not the variant of If you ask Tyrese Halliburton is the type of person who he probably wish he could be white. Let's just be honest. Tyrese Halliburton, I don't think he. You got your Jaylen Browns and you have your Tyrese Halliburton. Those are two different types of black people. Jaylen Brown, you could tell he's proud of being a black man. He's yes, black man, this black man, black empowerment, all this and that, right? You know, you could tell Jaylen Brown grew up with a pick in his hair, you know, all this. Tyrese Halliburton. No, bro. Tyrese Halliburton, if it was his choice, bro, he would be black, bro. Tyrese Halliburton is like 25% black. You know how they joke on it? They be like, oh, if you're mixed, you can only say that nigga for half of Black History Month. Tyrese Halliburton gets maybe like a week to say that. So yeah, we can't show Tyrese Halliburton for this example.
My favorite sport outside of football is baseball, and Isaac's is basketball.
My favorite sport outside of football is definitely basketball. Allie's is swimming.
At the end of the day, love who you want. Whether I personally agree with it or not, or whether other people do, it doesn't affect anybody else. So when you notice nowadays that white women somehow always end up with the black athletes or the black rappers or the black celebrities, that's not random. That's happening on purpose. A lot of times, that's who they're conditioned to desire. It's not the regular black man at work. It's not the black man that lives next door. And it's not the black man just living a normal life. And honestly, that's where the disconnect happens. Because when they meet you in real life, they're expecting you to live up to that image that they see online. But when you don't, that's when a lot of disappointment comes into play. They put you up against the celebrity fantasy, the athlete image, the rap image, or against some type of lifestyle that they saw online. So when you don't match that, that's when a lot of confusion comes in, and a lot of times that's when the interest fades. Because at the end of the day, it was never really about you. It was about the image that they were sold. Another reason that people don't really like admitting is social clout. For some white women, being with a black man comes with a lot of attention. People are gonna notice, people are gonna react, and people are gonna ask questions. And for some people, that attention feels validating, not because the relationship that they have with the black man is super deep or because they just have this super strong connection, but because they're getting noticed. And for some people, that's all that they want.
No, I got it.
You going to date with Emily? You don't belong here. Emily, this isn't you're not really fitting the aesthetic here, Emily. I think you yeah, no, this isn't you, honey.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work harder. Fuck Little Caesars, fuck Domino's.
Of course, what I'm saying does not go for these specific couples because I don't know them. But the point that I'm trying to make is sometimes white women will get with black men for attention, whether that's social media attention,
this one definitely feels like very much gives for attention, because I feel like on TikTok this video for sure banged. This video for sure minimum got 500,000 views, and the whole comment section was talking about you already know. I don't need to say it.
And then there's status by association. For some white women, being with a black man that's tall, handsome, confident, successful comes with a certain image, and it changes how they're perceived in social spaces. And in a culture where blackness is already cool and trendy and heavily imitated, whether people want to admit it or not, that proximity to a black man has a lot of value to it.
A lot of white men don't have confidence.
I agree.
Like if a white guy had confidence that he looked good, then that's fine. I don't really care about color for real. It's about how you carry yourself.
I agree with that. It's confidence, it's personality, charm.
And white guys just most of the time don't have that.
What is the most attractive race?
Black. Tall, with dreads or braids, or even an afro. Like I just find that like extremely attractive.
You coming with us?
Oh, you want me to go with y'all?
Yeah.
King 6'8". Good grade. Boy, oh boy. What are my thoughts? I don't have any thoughts right now.
So you're going to 11? I'll take your number too. I'll take both of your numbers. You know? Well, are you guys actually teamwork make the dream work, huh? Like I said.
Well, you know she was mad at fuck. Wait, no. This ain't how this goes. Why you know she was about salty and fuck? Look at her homegirl with look like bruh, how could you do this, bruh? Yeah, no, but I mean obviously, you know what I'm saying, King don't give a damn, bruh. Cause in his mind it's like if y'all ain't going shit, a bus coming with another set of them, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm gonna have my way, which you can do nothing but respect.
Have you ever been with an insecure white guy that said like you were contaminated if you've been with black men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me like your story. What happened?
I mean, there's not really a story, but most of them are in general just intimidated. I don't know why. It's not even about the men, it's also the females, and I don't like it, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing that white men are more afraid of than the fact that their dicks might not just measure up against black and brown men. They are terrified of the idea that white women might want to be with men of color.
Damn! But I feel like a lot of King 6'8" lore is like what he said earlier about the projection of black men as athletes, whatever. So I feel like generally speaking, when most women look at him, look at the way he's presented, look at his height, the way he carries himself, etc., they automatically assume he gotta be somebody. There's no way he's just nobody, right? You know what I'm saying? And he also lives his life in a way of similar to kind of an athlete. So kind of lines up, but that definitely works in his favor though. Like again, the way he portrays himself, the lifestyle he kind of lives, it's very much kind of similar to what's portrayed in media of how black people are and how black people are living.
Dan? Yeah, how are you? How you doing? Hop in the back.
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure? Have you been with black guys?
Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
When things are fun, it's exciting. When things are light, it feels good. But the moment race becomes uncomfortable, the moment family pressures start to kick in, discrimination shows up, or things just stop being convenient, that's when everything goes to hell. And that same association that they wanted so bad before starts to feel like a liability to them. And when a relationship starts feeding more into ego than an actual connection, that's when it becomes super fragile. And another one that's usually avoided is power balance. Whether people want to admit it or not, it definitely exists. White women can move in and out of proximity to black men, but black men do not get the same choice. They can enjoy our culture without suffering the same consequences. But when it comes to us, we do not get that option at all. So even with relationships that look equal on the surface, a lot of times underneath, there's a massive power imbalance that you don't see. And honestly, you see this play out in real life when things go left. Look at situations like Jonathan Major and his ex-girlfriend. Before information even came out about anything, everybody automatically took her side. He lost roles, he lost opportunities, and his whole career basically stalled overnight. But don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here trying to argue whether or not he was innocent or guilty. But the point that I'm trying to make is how fast protection kicks in for these white women, and how fast black men get treated as disposable as soon as things go left. And honestly, it's happening a lot sooner than that. You just don't see it. And guess who held him down while he was going through that legal battle?
I didn't want
Is that Megan Good?
get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
There you go, think I'm old, cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends.
Now that I will not be returning to ESPN, I found out.
Oh god, my man Shannon Sharp got fucked by a... They packed my man Shannon up because of a, you know, say a snow bunny. It's crazy. You rarely ever see snow bunnies get. I've never. Now that I think about it, I've never seen a white woman get done the same way by. I've never seen a white woman get done crazy by a black man in the same way that white women have done black men. I've never personally seen it. If you've seen it, let me know, bro. But
this information a little early in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I said this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for.
In situations like that, people automatically assume she needs to be protected and removed. White women are seen as victims by default. Black men are seen as threats by default. So even in interracial relationships, that dynamic does not disappear. It's still there, and it's still influencing how situations are perceived. And when you combine that with everything else I said, that imbalance becomes very, very dangerous. The system already...
Facts. Well, with that being said, we can go ahead and wrap up this video. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section below. And y'all hit that subscribe button. Quit playing with me. Hit the subscribe button, bro. We trying to hit 1K, bro. You know what I'm saying? On the way, slowly but surely. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Peace.